It's Ashley here from the Recipe Rebel, and today we are kicking off a new month in my 6-ingredient suppers series, and it is all about the skillet. I am so excited for the recipes I have coming for you this month. This one in particular is a 6-ingredient taco casserole. So good. The first time I put this on the table in front of my kids, the strangest thing happened, and everybody ate their supper without complaining. So that is why I'm so excited to share this one with you today. I'm gonna start by chopping up 1 red pepper, then we're gonna start browning our meat in the skillet. So our ground beef is almost cooked through. I'm just going to throw in all of my pepper. And one thing I want to mention is that when you are cooking your ground beef, it's a good idea if you can find a skillet that will fit the size of your tortilla. That way we can use the same skillet, less dishes, and who doesn't love that? So our ground beef is fully cooked and our peppers are softened. We're just gonna toss in some taco seasoning. You can use a little bit or you can use a lot if you like things with a little extra kick. I'm also going to stir in my salsa, and this is gonna form the sauce for our casserole. So I'm gonna take our ground beef mixture and scrape it into this bowl so that we can build our casserole right in the same pan. So now we are going to grab our tortillas and layer them in the same dirty pan, and all is gonna be well. We're gonna start with 2 tortillas on the bottom. I am using a garden vegetable flavor, but you use whatever kind you like. Just slap them right in there. I like to use 2 on the bottom because it gives us kind of a sturdy base so we can lift it out of the pan once we slice it. Now I am going to scoop in some of our filling. Now we're gonna top with some cheddar cheese. I have listed a reasonable amount of cheese in the recipe card, but if you wanna go all out, you go for it. Now we're gonna add our top tortilla onto our casserole, and we are done with our meat mixture, so we're just gonna top it with cheese. And I am going to add in some shredded mozzarella to my cheddar cheese, not for flavor, just because orange cheese is ugly. So if you're wondering why the cheese on top of my casserole is white, it's just because it looks prettier. Now, all we have to do is heat our casserole through and melt our cheese so that all of our layers stick together. There are 2 ways to do this. If you have an oven-safe skillet, you can just pop it in for 10 minutes until that cheese is nice and gooey. Or we can just turn the stovetop on low and cover it until we can see that it's nice and melted and warm through. We don't wanna have the heat too high, just nice and low, and we're all good. So our cheese is all melted. We're just gonna open this up, slice it, and dig in. This looks pretty good. You need to make it. What it's actually like shooting a video with your husband. You get that taco seasoning out of there.